Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Sem for takeoff.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And welcome to game number 2 here on YourLiveEvent.com, featuring the Tri-State Tigers and the Richland Colts here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. You can go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. The 7th seed of the Tri-State Tigers of this district tournament going up against the 6th seed of the Richland Colts. Earlier this season when they played, Richland won back on February the 28th, just a few short weeks ago, 63-47. Colts pick up the victory in Colfax with the win in the District 1 regular season. Winner of this contest will play at 6 o'clock tomorrow night in a region qualifier. Loser of this game, their season comes to a close. Richland 6 wins and 14 losses on the season, head coached by Jamie Nordick. While for the Tri-State Tigers, also 6 and 14 on the season, head coached by Adam Kruger. We'll take a quick break and we come back after this, dive into some of the players to watch out. That and more still to come on our Irie Insurance pregame show.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give DeWine a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
Let's take a look at what happened in the previous matchups for both the Richland Colts and the Tri-State Tigers. For Tri-State, lost to Hankinson by a final of 78-53 in the game for the Tigers. 3 players in double digits with Jackson Steffens with 12 points, 12 as well for Isaiah Wright, down to 10 points for Caleb Foltz in the loss for the Tri-State Tigers. The big thing for Tri-State, they could get up and down the floor with Hankinson, but they just couldn't contain the offense, and it didn't help that Cooper Bowl went off for a career-high 24 points and 7 threes for the Hankinson Pirates. Says Tri-State and Richland matchup here. Well, for the Richland Colts, a good back-and-forth game with Barnes County North. Richland just couldn't get enough going, particularly in the fourth quarter offensively against Barnes County North after the Bison took a 27-15 lead going into the second half. The Richland Colts, double digits of Nick Muniz with 15 points and also Levi Alvin with 15 points. Something we'll keep note of once we get to the starters again. Otto Doctor here for the Richland Colts. He hurt his head a little bit after you had on the opposite side for the Barnes County North Bison in that game, and Jonah Harsted chipped his tooth, and those two really had a big collision. They looked to be all right. Doctor got taped up. He was able to come back on, but we will see how the opening couple minutes go here in this one between these two clubs. It's the Richland Colts and the Tri-State Tigers. A final for you out in Jamestown between Kidder County and Medina Pingree Buchanan. A final. It's gone Medina Pingree Buchanan with the 61-37 win over Kidder County. So with the win for Medina Pingree Buchanan, they will move into a District 2 region qualifier against the loser of Linton HMB and Allendale. Again, we will keep you apprised of all that and more still to come. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this, get to our players to watch out for around the corner here on your liveevent.com.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow. Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back. With an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill, you'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
We finally switched to streaming TV, and we saved big without losing out on our favorites. I was worried that I was going to miss out on college and pro sports. But the truth is, you don't need cable to watch sports. And with streaming, everyone wins. Wife still gets her favorite shows, the kids get the best movies, and as a family, we get to watch our favorite team. I mean, my favorite team.
Cut cable and switch to streaming services to watch exactly what you're paying for. ReadyTech Fiber, a greater experience.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we come back on our Irie Insurance pregame show, let's take a look at the players to watch out for here in this one between the Tri-State Tigers and alongside the Richland Colts. For the Richland Colts here, Casson Sievertson, the 6'5 senior forward for Richland, averaging just under 14 points, 8 rebounds per contest, and Nick Muniz sent himself a really nice performance. 4 made threes for the Richland Colts, or 4 3 so far this season, but he's had the ability to get inside the paint and attack the defense in a multitude of ways and get Levi Olvin and some of the other guys open. But Nick Muniz and alongside Sievertson, kind of a 1A and 1B combination here throughout this season for the Richland Colts. While on the opposite side, for the Tri-State Tigers here, they've been led by Caleb Foltz with 15 points and 7 rebounds. Isaiah Rydell, the 5'11 senior guard, with 12 points and 5 boards as well. Leading the floor for the Tri-State Tigers, as we mentioned, 12 points coming from Rydell and 6 assists for the senior guard. Tri-State averaging 52 points per game defensively, giving up 56. While for the Richland Colts so far here this season, averaging 48 points per game, while defensively giving up 53 points per contest. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. We come back after this. We'll get to the starting lineups and the opening tip. Again, go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Started today. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse.
Sargent Central Public School, helping others create themselves, things, and opportunities. It's home to a variety of wonderful opportunities, including a 24/7, 365 community wellness center, a 3rd through 12th grade smart lab, free pre-kindergarten, 1-to-1 student devices, and 12 weeks paid parental leave. For more information, please visit sergeantcentral.org. Good luck, athletes, and good luck, Sargent County Bulldogs. Together is Central.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
It's easy to see yourself here at Valley City State University, where faculty know your name and your dreams, where opportunities stretch as far as your aspirations and your interests drive your college experience. Here you'll find a community that supports you in every aspect of college life, and you'll leave ready to make a difference in the world. See yourself at VCSU. Schedule a tour today.
As we come back, let's get to our starting lineups, brought to you in part by the Empire Sports Complex on the north side of Fargo. Calling all sports fanatics, time to unleash your inner athlete at the Empire Sports Complex. Casson Sievertson, a 6'5" senior forward, followed by Otto Doctor here for head coach Jamie Nordick and the Colts. From there, you got Nick Muniz, the 6' senior guard. Also, Nick Wolfcool, the 5'11" senior, and Levi Ulvin, the 6'4" senior forward. Again, for Richland, Sievertson, Dr. Muniz, Wolfcool, and Ulvin. Richland head coach by Jamie Nordick with a mark of 6 wins and 14 losses on the season. The Colts trying to go 2-0 against the Tri-State Tigers here this season. We turn our attention now from there towards the Tri-State Tigers out in their white uniforms with blue numerals and lettering outlined in gold. Tri-State with the co-op of the Fairmount, Campbell, Rossholtz, Tinta school districts. Head coach by Adam Kruger with a mark of 6 wins and 14 losses as well. They'll go like this. Jackson Steffens, a 6' junior guard. From there, you got Isaiah Rydell, the 5'11" senior guard, averaging 12 points and 5 rebounds. Also, Brody Steenblock, the 6'1" junior forward. Caleb Fultz, the 6' senior guard. Fultz again at 6 foot. And Zachary Smith, Zach for short, the 6' junior forward. So again, Steffens with Rydell, Fultz, Steenblock, and Smith here for the Tri-State Tigers this season. That does it for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by the Empire Sports Complex. If you're looking to throw an unforgettable birthday bash, look no farther than the Empire Sports Complex. They got bounce houses. They're the ultimate party starter to make sure your celebration is the talk of the town. But hurry, spots are filling up faster than a cupcake tray at a kid's party. Head to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org. Jared Micklejohn will do the honors, part of our officiating crew here in this District 1 tournament. Opening tap at 4:28, and we're ahead of schedule a little bit here in the District 1 boys basketball tournament. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes as Richland wins the tap and gets the first crack to score the basketball. Muniz will handle it right of the key against this Tigers zone defense. Ball goes to Wolfcool on the baseline. Wolfcool back up top. Jumper on the way for Doctor. Rattling out. Rebound on the inside. It will go to Caleb Fultz. Fultz with a defensive board there for the Tri-State Tigers. Isaiah Rydell in the front court as the Richland fans chant defense across the way. Ball up top now to Steffens. Steffens rips it through hard dribble. Driving kick now to Smith. Walled off there by Wolfcool, but got it to Rydell. Rydell inside Sievertson, and Sievertson gets the block shot. Kaysen did a good job going straight up, timing the ball perfectly there for the Richland Colts. Muniz, left-handed side, back to the right of the key. Muniz making his way on the interior, and we'll have an offensive foul on Richland. Foul will be on Muniz, his first, team's first. Tri-State coming into this game, giving up the most points they gave up in a season in one contest to Hankinson. That was 78 back on Friday as the Tigers are going to take the first points on this zone defense as well by Richland. Rydell leaves it right-handed side. There comes a double after the pass by Fultz. Smith takes it on the interior, gets the shot off over Sievertson for two. Smith with our first 2 points on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. Otto Doctor up top to Wolfcool, now back to the right of the key. Wolfcool makes his way to the baseline to Levi Alvin. Alvin with the skip as it goes into the Tri-State Tiger bench. So turnover here on Richland, their first of the contest. Tri-State and Richland, the winner of this game, plays tomorrow night at 6. The loser of this game will join Maple River and Enderlin here in this district to have their seasons come to a close. Block shot with Severson after the shot attempt by Smith, who stays with it. Rydell rising, rainbow triple, can't get it to go. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Must be off of Severson. And right now, Tri-State very active in the opening 2 minutes, both offensively and defensively here in this contest. Tigers to inbound as they will handle it. Right-handed side, it's going to be stolen away. Wolfcool able to get the steal. Other side of the floor now finds his man in Muniz. Muniz back to Wolfcool. Wolfcool, a little hesitation, makes his way to the paint, can't rebound the offensive board on the miss. Board comes down to steam block, right down the other side. Driving kick, this will be to Steffens. Three-pointer off the front of the iron. Rebound to Wolfcool. Wolfcool wants to get out and run, but Tri-State gets back well defensively. Here goes Muniz to the paint off the window. Got it! Muniz with the end one opportunity. A 79% free throw shooter has a chance to go to the line for the end one. Foul will be on Smith, his first and the team's first. As Muniz will head to the stripe for the end one opportunity here for Richland. Free throw is up and free throw is good. Muniz now with 3 points. Richland takes the lead at 3-2. Right-handed side goes Smith. Smith able to find Rydell, extra pass. Here goes steam block jumper from the left baseline off the front iron. Rebound, putback, got it to go. Caleb Foltz with a second chance opportunity here as the Tigers now lead it by a point. Otto Doctor, right-handed side. You see that little cut across the way on his right eyebrow. That's where Jonah Harstick kind of and him collided. This one lipped in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Steffens. Steffens goes the other side of the floor here for the Tigers. Steffens making his way to the baseline. Good defense by Wolfcool to bat that one out of bounds. A little bit of light blue here with the white numerals and gold outline here for Richland. Tri-State again, those whites with purple with Tigers in cursive across the front. Rydell, jab step at the right wing. Rydell making its way. Crow hop inside the paint. And a block shot by Severson, his second. His length at 6'5", he doesn't need to leave the floor to alter a shot. Doctor, top of the key, right-handed side of Muniz to the baseline, Levi Alvin. Alvin with the skip, high post to Wolfcool. Good hands by Rydell as they'll stay Colt basketball. Jumper on the way for Alvin, can't get it, and Rydell clears the miss. Rydell, other side, nice little shot fake opportunity here for Jackson Steffens for two. 6 points for Tri-State, all coming from three different scorers on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's Tri-State 6 and the Richland Colts with 3. Ball gets skipped. This will go Doctor, extra pass. Wolfcool jumper just inside the three-point line. Can't get it. And Isaiah Rydell, the senior, with another defensive board. Steffens, right wing. Steffens making his way. Block shot here, but we might have a traveling violation. We do. Jacob Schleck says traveling violation. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. 3:50 left in the first quarter. And it's Tri-State with a 6-3 advantage.
The dedicated staff at Weimer Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimer Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Weimer Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimerAuto.com. Weimer Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimer.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC equal housing lender. They're supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve, and they take community to heart. It's values-based banking. For more information, go to ibanknorth.com or scan that QR code that you see on screen. Again, 6-3, Tri-State with the advantage. After the timeout by head coach Jamie Nordic, that's his first. Levi Alvin gives it to Wolfcool. Wolfcool slips the pass, not a Doctor, rips it through. High arching floater for two. Otto Doctor with his first field goal of the afternoon. Other side of the floor, Tri-State with Steffens. Steffens not a Smith, 15-footer. Smith, it was halfway down, can't get it. Severson with the defensive board. Richland, not a Muniz. Muniz finds Doctor. Doctor to the baseline here to Wolfcool. Wolfcool slips it now to Levi. Alvin back to the right wing with Muniz. Muniz bounce pass across the way, and this will be inbounds. Saved here by the Colts and Severson. Shot clock to 13 seconds. Levi with the skip to Muniz. Good hands defensively from Tri-State with Caleb Foltz, and will stay Richland Colt basketball, but the shot clock makes its way to 9 seconds. Doctor finds it to Muniz. Nice little slip to Severson. Can't finish. Severson offensive rebound, and he'll get fouled. Undercutting him was Smith. He'll pick up his second. That's a second on the Tigers, and Severson goes to the free throw line. Good move by Severson. Again, you go from left to right block, trying to protect a defensive block shot behind you. Part of the reason why you do that, but also Severson just has good length, good movement. Free throw attempt is up and down, and Richland now has 3 different players in the scoring column. As Wiley Rydell, the 5'10 freshman, will check in. First tie of the contest. Second free throw attempt here to try to give Richland their first lead of the game. Free throw opportunity is no good. Rebound on the interior. Steenblock able to wrestle that one away. And now it's with Steffens. Steffens, right-hand side, Rydell inside the paint, driving kick, left wing to Steenblock, who traveled with the basketball. Turnover number 2 on Tri-State. Winner improves to 7-14 on the season. It gets one step closer, trying to make it to the Jamestown Civic Center a week from today for the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament, while the loser will have their season come to a close with a mark of 6 wins and 15 losses. Richland, left-handed side. This one doubled, bounce pass now to Wolfcool around the horn. Muniz, little cradle rock on the interior to Wolfcool, back to Doctor. Levi Alvin, top of the key, deflected, turnover. Steenblock able to come up with it. Rydell, block shot here for Wolfcool after the shot by Wiley. Otto Doctor, left-handed side of Muniz, leaves it to Levi. Alvin will travel with the basketball and a turnover here on the Richland Colts. So back and forth we go in a up and down kind of a tempo pace. Still just tied at 6 apiece. For the Tri-State Tigers, the 7th seed trying to spring in terms of a scene line and upset. We've only seen one of those so far here in this tournament. That was the Warbirds, the 5 seed, knocking down the 4 seed of the Oaks Tornadoes. Otherwise, it's been all chalk throughout our games. Inside, Rydell gets fouled and counted. Isaiah Rydell uses the hop to his advantage and finishes through some contact for the and one. Richland will pick up the foul. This will be with Wade Gorder, his first and the team's second. And one opportunity here on the way for the 5'11 senior. Rydell is up and good. Rydell now with 3 points, 12.6 assists in their loss against the Hankinson Pirates back on Friday. Doctor, right-handed side to Wolfcool. Wolfcool, that one gets batted away. Good D by Steffens. Up the other side of the floor now goes Steenblock. Steenblock then lost it with Doctor. It's still loose. Eventually stolen here with Isaiah Rydell, who spins. Rydell inside. Floater off the window. Can't get it. Rydell tips it once, tips it twice. Well, the second was to Wolfcool. Severson trying to go through a pair of Tigers, and it'll be a blocking foul here on the Tri-State Tigers. Got enough there to get to the free throw line. Foul will be assessed on Wiley Rydell, his first, team's third, and to the free throw line, here goes Severson. 1 of 2 so far here tonight. Free throw opportunity is up and good. Severson now with 2 points. Richland back within 2 with 1:15 remaining here in our first quarter. Free throw attempt number 2 is good as well. Severson and the Richland Colts, they made the most of their free throw opportunities early. 4 out of 5 from the charity stripe. Ripping it through is Steffens. Gives it right-handed side to Rydell. Wiley looking for a cutting teammate. Steenblock on the interior. Steenblock lost it, regains possession, and gets fouled. Foul here on Richland, as the Colts will get tabbed with it with Otto Doctor, his first and the team's third. First free throw attempt on the way is good. Second free throw attempt upcoming here for Steenblock, a 36% free throw shooter. Misses the second. Rebound comes down on the interior here for Otto Doctor. But the Tri-State Tigers do extend their lead now to 2. Wolfcool baseline. Wolfcool will get fouled here on the back. This might be on Wiley with the little arm bar, and it is. So Wiley will pick up his second, team's fourth, and for head coach Adam Kruger, you had 2 on Smith and 2 on Wiley right now, as he'll make a substitution as Jet Kruger will check in. The 6-foot junior guard had 2 threes for the Tri-State Tigers back on Friday. Richland, Muniz leaves it left-handed side. Now it goes Doctor. Doctor to Gorder. Gorder will handle it here, right wing back up top. Around the horn now to Muniz. Muniz looking for a teammate, finds one on the interior, high off the window, good for 2. Sievertson now with 5, and we're tied at 10, our second tie of the opening quarter. Losing this one out of play will be Tri-State off of Steffens, and it will be Colts that will have a chance at potentially the final shot of the first quarter. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association, and also with the District 1 athletic directors, including Calvin Kraft in terms of one of the managers here, including Mark Potts here with Valley City State on the site manager. 13 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Doctor left-handed side to Wolfcool. Wolfcool taking a couple of dribbles with 7 seconds. Now the baseline. Here goes Muniz. Offensive charge. Getting there defensively was Caleb Foltz just in the nick of time. Muniz will pick up his second, and that'll be the team's fourth. Tri-State utilize this one with Steffens. That'll go to Isaiah Rydell with 3. Now with 2. Crosses the timeline. Gets the shot up before the horn. Is short, and that's how we'll end our first quarter of play. After the opening 8 minutes on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, we're tied at 10.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. We're tied at 10 apiece. Tri-State led by the 3 points of Isaiah Rydell, while for the Richland Colts, paced by the 5 points of Casson Sievertson. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes with you here today inside the bubble, the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse for the District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. As we will have more coverage throughout the week on the Minnesota side, really starting to ramp up later on in the week. We'll get to the North Dakota Division A and Division B Girls State audio basketball broadcasts here later, Thursday through Saturday. And we'll have the Region 1 and Region 2 Division A tournaments, plus the EDC later this week. It's full February frenzy into the month of March. Ball goes right-hand side. Steenblock make that Steffens for the lead. Steffens from the right baseline. His third three-pointer of the tournament. And it's a 3-point game here for the Tri-State Tigers. Otto Doctor to the baseline. This will go in the hands of Wade Gorder. Now to Doctor. Doctor looking for a teammate. Finds one with Muniz to the baseline here. Wolfcool finds Doctor at the left elbow. Doctor to Wolfcool. Wolfcool back up top to Doctor on the interior. Ball gets deflected, and Steenblock comes away with a steal. We said Tri-State moving around defensively here against the Colts, making it difficult. Isaiah Rydell inside the paint, got his man up in the air, and Gorder, and the shot fake proves to be beneficial. 2 free throws here for Rydell. Gorder will pick up his second, team's first of the quarter, and 2 free throws upcoming here for Isaiah, who's 1 of 1 from the free throw line so far here today. And free throw opportunity is missed. Substitution here is Levi Alvin will check into the game. As coming out will be Wade Gorder. Free throw opportunity number 2 on the way for Rydell is good. Tri-State Tigers now lead it by 4. It's a 4-0 run here for Tri-State to open up the opening 55 seconds of the second quarter. And while a traveling violation on the Richland Colts, their 4th here in the first half. Tri-State with Jackson Steffens will give it now to Isaiah Rydell. And Rydell and the Tigers in the front court. Slip a pass right-handed side to Steffens. Steffens back up top to Steenblock as they work it to Rydell. Little 5-out offense. Here's a hard dribble inside as Steffens. Block shot here by Levi Alvin. And it will be Richland that will utilize the basketball. Otto Doctor in the front court leaves it left-hand side to Muniz. Muniz right wing now to Wolfcool. Wolfcool back to Muniz. Looks for it on the interior. And a turnover here. Rydell, but taking it right back is Severson. Jumper for Dr. Rainbow. Can't get it. And a board to Steenblock here for Tri-State. Tigers ankle cross for Rydell. Rydell inside the paint. Step through with the right-hand scoop for 2. Oh, what a move by the senior. Rydell, little herky-jerky. He's got 6, and it's a 6-point game here for the Tigers, their largest lead of the afternoon. Ball gets tapped out of bounds and a turnover here on Richland. 2 minutes in the second quarter, the Tri-State Tigers. A field goal here to try to make it a 3-possession game. Rydell makes his way into the paint. Spin, hang, shoot, baby hook, can't get it. Rebound, toss up 4, and eventually won by Severson. So Richland gets the stop. Now can they get a bucket? Doctor in the front court here to the right baseline, and this one tapped out of bounds and off a Doctor. And they're actually going to say, nope, it will stay Richland basketball. As the officials talk it over. Substitution here for the Richland Colts. Dylan Bido, the 5'10 freshman, will check in as Muniz will inbound the basketball. Muniz right-handed side is Severson. Severson looking for it on the interior, spinning his way now to Doctor. Right pocket 3 on the way. That'll go long. Put back Muniz, good for 2. Muniz now with 5, and the Richland Colts, they're on the scoreboard here in this second quarter. Rydell, no one's going to stop the ball, so he'll take it to the paint. Now to Kruger. Jet right-handed side, as this one will be a jumper on the way for Fultz off the back tab. Can't get it. Rebound for Bido, and instantly for Dylan Bido getting his hands on the basketball here for the Richland Colts off the bench. Muniz top of the key. Muniz with the pass to the right baseline. There comes a double, now to Bido. Bido reverse it, now around the horn. Open, jumper on the way, 3 short. Rebound, putback, Levi can't get it, and a board here to Tri-State. Jet Kruger, other side of the floor goes Fultz. Fultz in transition, off the window. That'll go short. And eventually Muniz will hold it up here for the Richland Colts. Left-handed side, Doctor to the baseline as they go on the interior. Ripping it through a double team for Richland. Got it to go. Colts with back-to-back field goals, and now all of a sudden Richland back within 2. Steffens up top to Isaiah Rydell. Rydell the free throw line. Rydell making his way off the window. Can't rattle it in. Severson corrals the miss. As now it will be Muniz with the basketball. Muniz driving kick, Doctor, left-handed side, jumping, Severson 3 off the side of the iron, out of play. And this one will go out, and it will be off of the Richland Colts. Smith will check into the game also. Chavez, the 5'9 senior guard. Leo here for Tri-State. As Tigers right now, you start counting them up, you got 2, 3, and 5. As coming out of the game will be Jackson Steffens, as he was trying to hide from everyone on the opposite baseline. So he will hustle out of the game. 4 or 3 remaining before he get to our first half numbers. Let you know what happened earlier between Maple River, Oakstead, and more, all coming up on our halftime show. Foul here will be before Rydell sprung for the 2. Be on the floor. Richland will pick up the foul with Bido, his first and the team's second. And Tri-State will inbound the basketball here with Zach Smith. Smith on the inbounds, left and inside to Caleb Foltz. Foltz jumper from 8 feet, can't go. Rebound on the interior to Levi Alvin. Nice outlet passes, 2-on-1 quickly. Muniz making his way. Muniz, nice little step through for 2. Muniz now is 7 points, and we're knotted at 16. So 6 straight points to start the quarter by Tri-State, followed by 6 straight points now for Richland. Third tie of the contest. Jumper, Kruger off the front iron, can't get it. Rebound eventually will be out of play and it will stay Tri-State basketball. If this is any indication of what the rest of this game is going to look like, this is going to go right down potentially to the final few moments, as neither has been able to really get an extended 8-0, 10-0 run in them. Immediately answered by the other. Rydell bounce pass, now to Chavez, up top to Smith, and we'll have a foul here, or a timeout. We'll get a timeout with Coach Adam Kruger on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
We've got your back. Protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
High school basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. It's the Tri-State Tigers and the Richland Colts. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here as we take a look at Richland breaking the huddle one more time for head coach Jamie Nordick and the Colts. The timeout here for Adam Kruger and the Tri-State Tigers. This timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. So after the timeout, Tri-State will utilize it. Tigers with 0 fouls in the quarter, 4 timeouts remaining. Richland with 2 fouls in the quarter, 4 timeouts remaining. Now make it Richland with 3 fouls in the quarter. Sievertson will collect his first, team's third, and 2 free throw attempts here for Smith. Smith, a 78% free throw shooter at the line to shoot 2. Bend of the knee, Smith got it. Now with 3 points. Second free throw attempt here for Smith. As Smith calmly collects himself and finishes, as he now has 4 points, and the Tigers lead it by 2. Richland with Muniz in the front court, right-hand side of Doctor. Tri-State in a 1-3-1 zone here, playing up top is Chavez, looking for the low on the Sievertson flex cut, stolen away. Here goes Rydell. Rydell right to the paint, right-handed Lingero, just can't finish, and a board for Levi Alvin. Stolen away by Rydell, and there's a foul. Richland wants a foul on the steal. Nothing granted. Foul will be then on the shot attempt. Levi picks up the foul, his first, team's fourth, and Isaiah Rydell back to the line for his 4th and 5th free throw opportunities of the game here for the Tri-State Tigers. Rydell, free throw attempt is good. Second upcoming, as we'll have a substitution as Steffens will check in, as Tri-State will check out with Jet Kruger. Seen about a 7-player personnel rotation here for Richland, and 8 on the opposite side for the Tri-State Tigers, as Rydell right now leads the floor here for Tri-State. 3 points in the first quarter, 5 points in the second, 8 so far in the game, as the Tigers are up by 2 possessions. Bounce pass, Muniz, high post, leaves it left-hand side open. 3-pointer, Levi. That'll be off the back tap. Good board by Smith on the interior. Caleb Foltz. Foltz, free throw line, driving kick now to Steffens. Steffens from the right block, throwing it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Muniz. Muniz, the other side here for Richland. Finds Doctor, right-handed side to Bido. Bido drives, and there will be a foul before the shot. Foul will be on Tri-State, their first of the second quarter. Chavez will collect the foul, his first. And Richland will inbound the basketball here with Otto Doctor. Doctor on the inbound, now to Levi. Alvin, couple dribbles inside the paint, and it's going to be offensive. Yes, it will. Picking up the charge will be Levi, Alvin, and Chavez able to grow some roots in the paint. And now for head coach Jamie Nordick and the Colts, you got 2 fouls on Muniz with Gorder and Levi, Alvin. And from here on out, 2 for Tri-State of this quarter. They're in the bonus. Block shot for Levi. Jackson Steffens looking to spin, but as he did, still had it in the right hand. And Levi, with that stretch of a 6'4" frame, able to block that one out of bounds on the baseline. Steffens slips it left-handed side as this will go to Fultz. Fultz making his way. Fultz, nice little hesitation move, but Severson corrals the miss. Doctor down the front court for the Richland Colts. Muniz, extra pass, Levi to the baseline. Levi looking on the interior, finds Muniz up and over on the interior, now to Severson. Severson can't get it to go. Ball tapped down the hands of Caleb Fultz. Fultz in transition, Fultz little step through, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Fultz will pick up his first, and that'll be the team's second. As both fan bases sitting on their edge of their seat here with 94 seconds left in the second quarter. As Wiley Rydell will come in now for Tri-State. Muniz able to get there defensively for Richland to force the charge again on the Tigers. Caleb Fultz. Colts to Bido, left-handed side to Doctor. Doctor will utilize it, bounce pass up top now to Muniz. Richland, and this will be a turnover. Other side of the floor, left-handed side. Wiley Rydell into a triple team, finds Fultz, 12-footer short. Rebound here for Severson. Severson, other side of the floor to Muniz. Richland can go if they hurry, they got numbers. Muniz takes the ball screen, finds it to Severson. Now to Doctor. Doctor at the left wing. Doctor with 20 seconds on the shot clock. To Bido on the baseline. Bido looking for the skip to Muniz. To Levi, extra pass. This will go Severson. Nice little ball movement. Severson got out in front for 2. Severson now with 9. They fronted, but there's no backside help, and the Richland Colts are back within a possession. Rydell crossing over right to left. As the Richland faithful chanting defense across the way. Rydell trying to milk some time off the clock right now. Takes the ball screen. Now finds Smith. Smith to Rydell. Isaiah with 5. Isaiah with 4. Isaiah making his way. Passes to Fultz. Fultz gets a shot off. It hits the iron. The clock continues to go, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. We'll see if they maybe put .4 or not on the clock. If there maybe was a... They'll put half a second. There could have been a traveling violation here, and Tri-State will get a catch-and-shoot opportunity. That's exactly what's going to happen. So Stevens and also with Brody Steenblock will check in, and can Tri-State take advantage of it? As Caleb Fultz will inbound the basketball. .5 catch. There's the shot. That'll go over the backboard, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. It's the Tri-State Tigers with a pair of 10-point quarters. Well, for the Richland Colts, a 10-point quarter followed by an 8-point quarter. It's Tri-State with a 2-point advantage here on your liveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
Hi, I'm Molly. We bundle your home and auto.
Hi, I'm Garrett. Let's visit about an umbrella policy.
Hi, I'm Eric. Check out TCI for life and health insurance.
Hello, I'm Leon. We can take care of all your farm insurance.
Hi, I'm Bo. Think of TCI for all your commercial and business insurance.
We look forward to working with you.
Mission Court Independent Living at Benedictine Living Community offers independent living, giving you a comfortable lifestyle and freedom to do what you like while leaving chores behind. The monthly rent includes housekeeping, 3 daily meals, transportation, social and recreational programs, plus spiritual care and on-site worship services. Call 218-784-5250 to learn more and schedule a tour. And you can save $1,000 with our move-in special. Benedictine Living Community of Ada, recognized for quality care.
Welcome to the Empire. We have open gym times and 2 full courts with 6 basketball hoops. Court rentals are available. You can even host your own tournaments. Memberships are available. The Emperor's Club. Hone your skills and improve your game. Basketball and volleyball training classes are available now. The Empire, Fargo's newest sports complex.
High school basketball continues here on YourLiveEvent.com. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Tri-State 20, Richland 18. Here on Your Live Event, Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes. As we take a look at the first half numbers here in this one. For the Tri-State Tigers, 6 of 28 shooting from the floor. They're 1 of 5 from 3 and 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Tri-State with 15 rebounds, 2 assists, and 6 turnovers for the Tigers. Well, for the Richland Colts, they're 7 of 19 shooting from the floor. They're 0 of 6 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 21 rebounds, 4 assists, and the turnovers have mounted for the Richland Colts so far here today with 15 turnovers. Individually, Tri-State led by the 8 points of Rydell on 4 of 5 shooting from the free throw line. 5 points for Jackson Steffens. 4 points for Zach Smith with 2 boards. Caleb Foltz with 2 points and 3 rebounds, and a point and a couple of boards for Brody Steenbach. Again, Tri-State led by the 8 of Isaiah Rydell. For the Richland Colts, 9 points for Casson Sievertson and 9 rebounds. The senior nearly with a double-double, and he's played all 16 minutes. 7 points with Muniz with 3 boards and 2 points for Otto Doctor here for the Richland Colts. Points off turnovers, the story of the game right now, 10-2 in favor of Tri-State. Tri-State with a pair of 10-point quarters, while Richland with a 10-point first and an 8-point second. At the half, it's 20-18 Tigers with the advantage. We come back after this. We'll take a look at what happened early in the day here from the District 1 Boys Basketball Tournament.
There's a lot to see and do in Hankinson. We may be modest in size, but our abundant local businesses and recreational opportunities mean we have every amenity you need. Our community is always finding new ways to have fun, bring people together, or help those in need. Residents of Hankinson will tell you this is small town living at its best. They invite you to see for yourself.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred Spring Wheat Seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
As we come back, let's take a look at what happened earlier in the day, both in Jamestown and here in Valley City, as we'll keep you apprised of what's going on out in the Jamestown Civic Center for the District 2 boys basketball tournament as well. A final, Medina Bingri Buchanan defeated Kidder County 61-37, so Kidder County, their season comes to a close, while Medina Bingri Buchanan picks up a win. Currently in action, South Border and Napoleon Gackle Streeter. Semifinals tonight will feature Edgeley Cullum Montpelier and Lemoore Litchfield Marion, then Linton HMB and the Ellendale Cardinals again out in District 2. Here in District 1, the Oaks Tornadoes topped the Maple River Raiders by a final of 71-38, the most points that Maple River gave up all season. The Raiders finished 6-16. Trey Skoglund with 26 points, and the Tornadoes hit 9 3-pointers in the win for Oaks in their loser-out contest. Coming up next will be Sargent County and Waimea Lidgewood at the 6 o'clock hour, and then following that will be Hankinson and Barnes County North. The winner of this game will play the loser of our next game for a region qualifier scheduled tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Then later tonight, the Hankinson Barnes County North loser will play Oaks in our first region qualifier at 4:30. In our semifinals, you win, you advance to the Division B Region 1 tournament a week from today in Jamestown, and more importantly, have a chance to play for a district championship as well. Again, at the half, it's 20-18. Tri-State led by Isaiah Rydell with 8 points. Richland led by Sievertson with a double-double of 9 points and 9 rebounds. Second half action is next here inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Taking a look at some of the Richland Colts fans that made their way to Valley City here today for Game 2 out of 4. Again, still to come will be our 2 semifinals tonight, featuring the number 1 overall seed, Sargent County, and the 5 seed of the Warbirds of Waimea Lidgewood, and the 2-3 matchup of Barnes County North and the 3 seed with them of the 3 seed of Barnes County North and the 2 seed of the Hankinson Pirates. Getting you ready for second half action. Richland will start with the basketball. Muniz and Doctor with Wolfcool, Sievertson, and Levi Alvin here for the Richland Colts. Richland into the front court as they will see the zone continue by Tri-State. Bounce pass goes to Muniz, not a Doctor. Doctor here as they work it around the horn, then off the shoe of Levi on the bounce, and turnover number 16 here for Richland. As that number continues to mount, that has really been the difference of the game, just not getting shots up here for the Richland Colts compared to Tri-State, but Richland is only down by 2, all things considered. Right-handed side with the basketball. Rydell with Foltz also out there. Steenblock, Steffens, and Smith, their original starting 5 as well. Smith, left-handed side. Steenblock rising, shooting, and scoring. Brody Steenblock with the triple from the left wing, and the Tigers lead it by 5. Tri-State's largest lead of the game is 6. Doctor now to Wolfcool. Wolfcool finds Doctor, right-hand side. Back to Wolfcool here. Wolfcool with the pass, and it's nearly. And we'll have a tie-up, and the possession arrow favors the Tri-State Tigers. Taking a look at both of these clubs as well in terms of their seniors. Richland with Sievertson as a senior, with Wolfcool, Wade Gorder, and Levi Alvin here for their 4. Tri-State will handle the basketball front court with Rydell able to skip it to Steffens. Steffens, no look, little slip pass to Smith. Smith with a step through, block shot, Sievertson. Smith taking a couple of dribbles again, looking for it. Spin, left-handed side, and we'll have a 3-second violation here on Smith and Tri-State. The Tigers with Leo Chavez, Isaiah Rydell with Caleb Foltz and Avery Koshny, their 4 seniors here this season for the Tigers. Richland with Otto Doctor in the front court here. Doctor left-handed side with the pass. It'll go to Bido. Dillon up top. Right-handed side as Bido's in for Wolfcool. Bido with 18 on the shot clock. Finds Doctor. Doctor looking for it on the interiors. Tri-State just really packing the paint right now, forcing Richland to try to shoot a 3 or hit something from deep. As Levi Alvin spins, can't get it. Good rebound on the interior for Steenblock, then a foul here on Richland. Colts will pick up their first foul of quarter number 3. The foul will be on Levi Alvin, his 3rd, team's first. And so far what that zone has done for Tri-State again, they're pretty much saying shoot over us. If you're not going to shoot any threes, with which Richland has yet to make a 3 in the game, you're going to continue to play from 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, and towards the rim and just clog up the middle of the lane as much as you possibly can. The Tigers have done that well. Open, another 3. Steffens off the front iron, no. Rebound to Sievertson. So if that's going to happen, Richland might need to look for some transition scoring as this game continues. But the Tigers have done a good job getting back well defensively. Muniz, right-handed side to Bido to the baseline here. That'll go to Sievertson. Sievertson with the skip. Doctor to the baseline. Now Bido. Back to Dr. Hill. He'll rise. He'll shoot. Rainbow 3. No. Rebound, though. Put back off the window. Can't get it. Another board for Bido. Bido going up in the hands with Steenblock to bat that ball away, and it goes out of bounds off of Doctor. What a heady play by Brody Steenblock to put his hand on top of the basketball as Bido brought it up and rip it away from him. 5:30 remaining here in the 3rd quarter on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The only points so far in the opening 2.5 minutes of the second half. Brody Steenblock triple. Right-handed side will go Caleb Foltz. Foltz jumper from 7, got it to go. Making a 5-0 run for Tri-State. Tigers with their largest lead of the game at 25-18. Colts right-handed side to Muniz. Ball gets skipped to Doctor. Doctor will handle it here between the rings. Back to Muniz. Finds Doctor. Doctor top of the key. Finds a streaky Muniz inside, and Muniz will lose the basketball. Another turnover for Richland, other side of the floor, and we'll have a foul on Bido. Dillon with his 2nd, team 2nd, and Coach Jamie Nordick goes a little bit deeper down the bench to Carson Klein, the 5'5 sophomore, will come in for the first time here this evening. Checking out will be Bido, and for Tri-State, another field goal here could possibly make it a 10-point lead for the Tigers. Steffens wheeling to Rydell. Rydell slips it. Smith, 10-footer block shot, Sievertson, but Rydell comes up with it. Rydell, not a Steenblock. Steenblock, nice little step. Double to Steffens. Open for a moment with Steenblock. Steenblock reverse pivots to Steffens. Steenblock, right wing, rainbow 3, nothing but twine. Brody Steenblock with his 2nd 3-pointer of the quarter and make it an 8-0 run to start here in this second half. First double-digit lead of the game goes to Tri-State on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. This could be an early indication of our RDK Enterprises feature precision play of the contest, this 8-0 run here for the Tigers to get up by double digits. Richland to the right-handed side. Doctor left wing, now to Muniz. Back to Doctor. Muniz at the left elbow, finds it. Klein, left pocket three for the answer. Can't get it. Rebound, Gorder, 15-footer, second chance opportunities, and Gorder takes the lid off the rim for Richland here in the second half. Steffens to Smith. Smith with a couple dribbles here inside the paint. Smith looking for the step through, right-handed scoop, and oh, what a step through it was for Smith. He scored in every quarter. Other side of the floor, Muniz, top of the key. Right-handed side for Doctor, back to Nick. Klein at the left wing, gives it back to Muniz here. Muniz, right-handed side, now to Doctor. Doctor, up top, Muniz, nearly walked with it. Klein trying to get out of a double, finds Gorder. Gorder passes to Doctor. Doctor, high floater, and an offensive foul on Sievertson. Rydell had the position, and Casson will pick up the foul, his second, and the team's third of the third quarter. 30-20 your score. Tri-State with 10 points in every quarter so far, while the Richland Colts 10 in the first, 8 in the second, and 2 so far here in the third. Rydell, Isaiah, right-handed layup, can't get it to go. Rebound for Gorder as he takes it away from his teammate Otto Doctor. As Doctor will cross the timeline now for the Colts, but Richland has not got the tempo in terms of the up and down. Here goes Klein, jumper, baseline, book it. Carson Klein points off the bench here for Jamie Nordick. You got Wade Gorder and Klein with 4 points off the bench for the Colts. Smith at the right wing. Smith making his way to the baseline. Block shot, Sievertson comes up with Gorder, and Gorder goes to the other side. Richland now with Otto Doctor. A bucket to make it a two-possession game. Doctor lost it, and a traveling violation here on the Richland Colts. Up to their 19th turnover of the game. Winner of this moves into our second regional qualifier tomorrow. We'll have that for you at 4:30, 6 o'clock for the region qualifiers and the district championship at 7:30 as well. Steffens to the baseline. This will go Fultz. Fultz inside the paint. Block shot for Sievertson. But the other side will see a traveling violation for the Tigers. Traveling violations on Steffens as Wiley Rydell will summon as Smith will check out here for the Tigers. Smith gets a nice round of applause for the Tri-State faithful that made its way towards Valley City here today. Doctor, front court, left-handed side now to Muniz, back to Doctor. Muniz looking for it, 16-footer, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes in to Isaiah Rydell. Rydell in the front court, Rydell looking to spin. Rydell block shot for Sievertson. Klein to Doctor. Richland with a 3-on-3. Doctor looking for the trailing Gorder, nearly stolen away. Gorder to Klein to the baseline to Muniz. Muniz with a couple of dribbles around the horn now to Doctor. Doctor slips it to Muniz, back to Doctor here, right-handed side, rising, shooting, three-pointer will rattle in. Carson Klein with 5 points off the bench, and all the points here for Richland off the bench in the third quarter. 80 seconds remaining here in the third. Tri-State Tigers up by 5.
Crossroads Electric is committed to providing solutions for every customer. They know that each customer is different, which is why all of their services can be easily customized. Whether it is heating, ventilating, or air conditioning, let the team at Crossroads Electric take care of you from residential, commercial, or ag electric work. With offices in Milner and Lisbon, Crossroads Electric serves Sargent, Ransom, Richland, Dickey, and Lemoore counties. Call Crossroads Electric today for your professional grade low-level coal monitor at 701-427-4328.
Time of the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com. They take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities that they serve. They're more than just a bank. They're a community partner, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. So 30-25, Tri-State with the advantage right now, but Down by 10, Richland has cut it to 5, and it's a two-possession game with some big shots here for the sophomore guard, Carson Klein, off the bench. Here goes Steffens. Steffens from the baseline can't get it to go. Bodies are colliding, and eventually Severson gets the rebound. What Severson needs to do is get a field goal or a made free throw here, and he's got his double-double for Richland, and with the block shots, getting closer to a triple-double performance. Muniz, right-handed side. Nick back up top as they reverse it to Gorder on the baseline decline. Gorder, left wing, finds Muniz. Muniz inside the paint. Power dribble, count it! Muniz with an end one. Patient offense for the Richland Colts. They get that ball reversal. Muniz will see Steenblatt get tapped with the foul. His first, team's first. And Muniz, a 79% free throw shooter, trying to make it a 2-point contest here inside the bubble. Free throw attempt from Muniz, misses, rebound, put back Gorder off the window, no. Another board, Gorder rips it away and he gets fouled. Well, just try and try and try again here for the Richland Colts in the last 2 minutes. Steenblatt with his second, team second again in this quarter. And 2 free throws here for Wade Gorder, who's 4 of 14 from the free throw line this season for Richland. Gorder, free throw. That'll go off the mark. Second free throw attempt upcoming. As Gorder collects himself, as he'll get this second crack at it. Gorder, second one will be off. Rebound here, Tossiford Rydell will come up with it. Outlet pass, Gorder hustles back defensively and gets the steal. Heady play by Gorder, and Richland can take the final shot as Jamie Nordic puts his right hand up and says, let's slow it up for a moment and take the final shot of the quarter, or at least get one good look and not give Tri-State another crack at it. Doctor now with 13 seconds probing, finds Muniz, back to Otto. Doctor to Muniz here with 8 seconds. Muniz inside. Tipped out right to Muniz, partially blocked. Rydell comes up with it. Wade Gorder steals it, can't get it to go, and that's how we'll end our third quarter of play. It's Tri-State 30, Richland 27, and a Rock'em Sock'em loser-out game here inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1950, Dickey Earl Telephone was the first in the state to offer telephone service to its members.
When I come on board, it was just telephone, and it's not telephone no more, it's internet. Once we got that in place, America grew.
We're providing the connection that connects everybody to the world, and without it, we'd just be out here on the prairie. Everybody would forget about us. Pretty proud to be a part of DRN Ready Tech.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show, brought to you in part by the Petro Stopping Centers. Coming up, we'll get to our player of the game, take a look at the final numbers, and get you slated for 2 more here today inside the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. 30-27, Tri-State with the advantage right now over the Richland Colts. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here inside the bubble. Tri-State with a 10-point first, second, and third quarter. Richland with a 10-point first, an 8-point second, and a 9-point third. Doctor, right-hand side to Muniz. Back to Doctor here as they work it to the left baseline to Gorder. Ball gets skipped to Muniz. This to tie. 3 on the way. Off the iron. Put back. Doctor can't get it to go. And a board here to Steffens. Steffens at the right wing goes behind the back. Finds Rydell. Driving kick. Left pocket 3 here for Tri-State. Book it. Wiley Rydell with a triple. We have the assist to Isaiah here, and the Tigers, who are shooting 28% from the floor, lead it by 6. Well, they have 8 more shot attempts than Richland right now. Gorder, left-handed side, high post, Muniz, right wing, Klein wants the answer. 3, Klein got it. Carson Klein with 8 large points off the bench for Richland, who are back within a possession. Tigers utilize it now to Smith. Smith at the left wing. Kick to Wiley Rydell, nearly out of bounds. Now to Foltz. Foltz to Rydell, left pocket 3. Got it! Wiley Rydell with the triple. His second three-pointer here in back-to-back possessions, and the Tigers lead it by 6. Win and advance, lose, and your season is done. Top of the key, left-handed side to Klein. Klein now to Muniz. Muniz drives, now to Doctor. Doctor finds Klein, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Wade Gorder to the baseline to Muniz. Muniz finds a cutting Doctor inside the paint from 10 and count it. It's an end-one opportunity. Otto Doctor has 4. The foul here on Tri-State will be on Smith. His third, team's first of the quarter, as Chavez will check in here for Steffens. And for the Richland Colts, they will head to the free throw line with Doctor. Free throw attempt, no good, and we'll see a foul here on Richland. Foul will be on Wade Gorder. His third, team's first of the quarter. So for Richland, 3 on Levi Alvin, 3 on Wade Gorder, as Gorder will check out. Well, for Tri-State, their one player in foul trouble right now is Smith, also with 3 fouls. Tri-State front court, Isaiah Rydell, right-handed side to Smith. Smith with a couple hard dribbles. Smith then will see it be a foul. Foul assessed on Muniz, his third, team second. And Smith heads to the free throw line, where Tri-State is 7 of 9 so far here tonight. Free throw attempt is going to rattle in. Second free throw attempt on the way. Right bend to the knee, and for the Tri-State Tigers, 8 points in the quarter to Richland's 5 so far. Tri-State leads it by 6. Left-handed side, this one will go with Levi Alvin. Ball gets skipped to Muniz, now to Klein, back to Nick. Muniz finds Doctor to the baseline. Here goes Levi. Levi across the paint, good hands defensively for Tri-State. And look at Wiley run. Wiley finds a streaking Foltz to the 10, off the window for 2. Caleb Foltz now with 6. Give Wiley Rydell the assist, and the Tigers lead it by 8. Sievertson through the wickets of Levi, and a turnover here on Richland. Time on the floor, will break with them. 5:36 remaining on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Tri-State leads it by 8.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
There's a lot to see and do in Hankinson. We may be modest in size, but our abundant local businesses and recreational opportunities mean we have every amenity you need. Our community is always finding new ways to have fun, bring people together, or help those in need. Residents of Hankinson will tell you this is small town living at its best. They invite you to see for yourself.
Time on the floor here on YourLiveEvent.com, brought to you in part by Bank North. At Bank North, they take community to heart. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, as the Tri-State Tigers lead it by 8 after the timeout from Richland. Richland will have 3 remaining the same for the Tri-State Tigers. Next jump ball favors Tri-State. Smith, left-handed side with the basketball here, as this one will work its way across to the top of the key now to Steffens. Steffens right wing to Smith. Open, Wiley shooting, three-pointer coming, book it! Wiley, his third three-pointer of the quarter. He's got 9, and just like that, the Tri-State Tigers lead it by 11. Up top to Nick Muniz. Muniz to Doctor. as they work it to Gorder to Klein. Klein's had the answer for Richland, and why not another one? Carson Klein with 3 threes off the bench for Jamie Nordick, now in double digits with 11. Sievertson went for the steal. Smith makes his way to the paint, and there's a foul. Muniz will get called for his 4th, team's 3rd, and free throws upcoming here for Tri-State with Smith. Smith a chance to get to double digits with some free throws. Free throw opportunity here for Smith. Bend to the knee. Free throw attempt is up and in. Wolfcool will check into the game as Muniz will check out. Tri-State trying to match their largest lead of the game at 10 with this free throw. Smith, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. He's showing you why he's a 78% free throw shooter. Tri-State right now as a unit from the line, 11 of 13 from the stripe. Richland, largest deficit again here at 10. Klein left wing to Doctor. Now to Gorder. Gorder finds Klein. Klein to the baseline, looking for a teammate. Uses up that dribble. Finds Sievertson. Sievertson takes the ball screen. Sievertson skips it open as Wolfcool. Wolfcool couple of dribbles to the paint. Smith gets there defensively. Ball still loose. Klein, left wing three-pointer. In and out, no good. And a foul on Sievertson. Boxing him out was Caleb Foltz. Sievertson picks up his 3rd. That's the last one that Richland had to give before it's a bonus attempt here for the Tri-State Tigers. Earlier this season, Richland defeated Tri-State 63-47. Tigers trying to win, though, here in the postseason. Foltz driving, Doctor nearly stealing, and he does come up with a steal. Wolfcool the other side here for Richland. Wolfcool to the right wing. Wolfcool finds a slipping, cutting Doctor. Now to Gorder, left of the key, three-pointer off the backboard, can't get it. Rebound here to Tri-State. Tigers with Wiley Rydell, other side as Gorder nearly goes into the bench, as he does for Richland. Nearly went toppled over the bench, I mean. Jet Kruger to check in for the Tigers, as Wiley will check out. But if you're Tri-State, you can kind of hold on to this basketball here for a good 20-25 seconds nearly every possession and minimize the possessions for Richland going forward. Right-handed side is Smith. Smith ripping it through, lost it off his left foot inadvertently. Now to Rydell. Rydell kick. Here goes Smith. Smith at the left wing and a traveling or double dribble. I'll say a double dribble violation on Smith and the Tri-State Tigers. If you're Richland, down by 10, 3:24 remaining. Got to find ways to get to the free throw line and cannot come up too many more times empty here in the offensive front court. On the slip, Tri-State here will get the steal with Caleb Foltz. Foltz finds Smith. Back to Caleb. Shot clock will have to reset here as at 18 seconds. And now it's the top of the key as Tri-State will have 10 seconds. Rydell making its way, driving kick as they're asking for the shot clock now, but it's going to be a little bit too far too late, and then there's a foul. So negate the shot clock as there will be 2 free throws, as that would have been about 18 seconds that would have went out, where there probably should have been a fresh 35 by the time it got switched. Foul here for Richland will be with Wade Gorder, his 4th, team's 5th, and 2 free throws here for Jet Kruger off the bench for Tri-State. And Kruger buries the first. Second free throw upcoming here for the Tigers, their largest lead of the game at 11. Here's Kruger trying to make it a 12-point contest. Kruger free throw is good. Tri-State 6 for 6 in the quarter from the free throw line. They lead it by 12. Richland's got to go. Muniz. Left inside to Wolfcool. Back now to Doctor. Extra find to Klein. Klein looking for the slip. Smith is there trying to get in front of it. It's still loose underneath. Klein up top to Wolfcool on the reversal to Muniz. Muniz, right-handed side to Klein. Right of the key three-pointer off the front iron. Rebound Doctor, and there's a foul on the floor. Smith will get called for the foul, his 4th and the team's 2nd. I'll be on the floor at a fresh 35 here for Richland. Well, what Richland doesn't really want is as much of a fresh 35 as they got to get something going here offensively in this quarter. 2 threes for Klein in the quarter, and Doctor with a made field goal, and that is it so far here for Richland. Sievertson on the interior, Muniz, double, Doctor, top of the key, Rainbow, three on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Foltz, and Foltz wants to get out in transition. Foltz to the 10, right-handed layup, can't go. Muniz, the other side of the floor here for Richland. Muniz, and there's going to be a steal here for Tri-State. Kruger to the baseline, now to Steffens. Steffens, right short corner, finds it to Kruger, but Severson gets a steal. Severson, baseball pass the other side of the floor, quicker than a ping pong match. Isaiah Rydell comes up within, stopping the frenetic pace is Adam Kruger with a timeout on the floor. 1:57 remaining in the fourth. We'll break with them. Tri-State up by 12.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariette, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need. Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
High school basketball here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbanknd.com. 47-35, Tri-State with the advantage. Under 2 minutes to play. Coach Adam Kruger calls his third timeout of the contest. Foltz in the front court here for Tri-State. Foltz lost it, and that's going to be a foul. And Muniz will foul out. The senior guard will foul out here and finish with 9 points for the Richland Colts. Goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Has a good performance here, but he will check out. The Richland faithful getting on their feet for the senior. What could potentially be his final time playing for the Colts as Foltz goes to the free throw line and hits the free throw attempt. 57% free throw shooter on the season, now is 7. Tri-State. Second right-handed toss for Foltz is no good, but the Tigers are 7 of 8 from the free throw line here in the quarter. Sievertson, right wing, Sievertson off the window, gets fouled and counted. So Sievertson now with 11. There's your double-double. Foul here on the Tigers will be with Foltz, his second, team's third, and substitution as Smith will check in, as Steenblock will check out. And for the Richland Colts, got what they needed, something quickly to happen in terms of scoring. Clock stops, and now a chance to cut into that deficit some more at the free throw line. Sievertson, free throw, got it. Now with 12. Isaiah Rydell, full court pressure defense here for Richland. Next jump ball favors Tri-State. Isaiah in the front court. Rydell up top to Smith, looking for the give and go. Smith nearly walked with the basketball, turnover, and it will be Tri-State to last touch it, and a turnover here for the Tigers. Winner of this game plays a loser of our next one between the Weimar-Lidgerwood Warbirds and the Sargent County Bulldogs for a region qualifier tomorrow at 6. Wolfcool, left-handed side, Levi, Alvin, three-pointer off the iron. Board tapped out here to Sievertson. Sievertson finds Doctor. Doctor inside the paint. Floater from 10, no. Put back here for Sievertson, and Casson gets fouled. Sievertson with 2 more free throws here for the Colts. Smith will foul out. 10 points, goes 6 of 6 from the free throw line. The 6-foot junior forward did a little bit of everything here for the Tigers today. But Smith will check out of the game here for Tri-State. Free throw attempt for Sievertson, no good. Second free throw attempt on the way. Sievertson's second one is good. Richland back within single digits. Tri-State here in the backcourt with Steffen. Steffen's up the floor through the hands of Steenblock, and a turnover for the Tigers. 63 seconds remaining. Adam Kruger wants another timeout for Tri-State. We'll break with them late in the fourth quarter here in Valley City.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com as we get you ready for our post-game show brought to you in part by the Petro Stopping Center. That'll be coming up in a few moments here. But first, we're going to find out who's punching their ticket for at least one more game to a region qualifier, if it's either Richland or if it's Tri-State. Richland now with under 60 seconds to play. Doctor calls out the time, calls out the play to Klein, to Doctor. Doctor looking for it on the interior to Sievertson. Sievertson can't get it to go. Casson rebound, put back in for two, and a timeout here for head coach Jamie Nordic. So Sievertson, 6 points in the quarter, 15 in the game. Timeout on the floor with 46.5 seconds remaining, and we'll keep it here. It's a 7-point lead for the Tri-State Tigers. Still 3 possessions. This timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender. But what's happening right now, the clock is stopping. The Colts still with 2 timeouts remaining for head coach Jamie Nordic. You can chase the game immediately and foul to try to extend it, or you can try to see if you can get a turnover, 10-second violation, and then once they get in the front court, foul immediately. Tri-State again will get 2 free throws with the new rules in high school basketball here this season. Gone are the single bonus in Division A and Division B, but in Division AA they're there as they play halves. So full court pressure defense. Tigers with just 1 timeout remaining. It's a turnover. Wolfcool gives it to Doctor. Back to Wolfcool, not a Klein. Klein at the left wing. Richland reverses it here, and Wolfcool's pass goes into the front row. Turnover on Richland. The Colts got exactly what they needed, a quick turnover and a bucket to try to make it a 2-possession game. Instead, some valuable seconds come off the clock here as Foltz in the backcourt finds Steffens, and there's a foul. Doctor will foul his second. Jackson Steffens, a 52% free throw shooter, heads to line here for Tri-State. Question for Richland, how many more possessions are you going to get? Free throw attempt for Steffens is long. Substitution is Levi Alvin will check in the game. Coming out will be Dylan Bido. Free throw attempt number 2 for Steffens is good. Jackson goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Now it's up to an 8-point contest. Richland, 3-pointer on the way for Sievertson. No good. Out of play. Will be out of bounds. And the last touch by Doctor. Richland to make a substitution as Bido will check in, as Levi will check out. Tigers to inbound the basketball. As they will, Rydell into the backcourt. He gets fouled. And Isaiah will head to the free throw line. Or he's 4 of 5 so far here today. Wolfcool will pick up his first. 2 free throw attempts again on the way here for Isaiah. Free throw opportunity is good. So Rydell now with 9. Second free throw attempt upcoming. And for the Tri-State Tigers, up by 9 with 28 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Free throw attempt number 2. Rydell in double digits now with 10. The Tri-State Tigers, they're 25 seconds away from getting to a region qualifier tomorrow. Sievertson jumper, can't get it. Rebound on the inside for Steenblock, and there's a foul. And Steenblock will head to the other side and shoot some more free throws for the Tigers. Foul on Richland, Wade Gorder. That'll be his 5th as Gorder, the 6'3" senior, will finish with 2 points here for the Richland Colts. For Tri-State, just adding up the points here in this 4th quarter, they've scored 21 points, with 10 of them being from the free throw line. Tri-State here in this quarter, it's 10 of 14 from the stripe. Free throw attempt is good. Make that, now 11 of 13 from the stripe. I was counting the steam block free throws before he shot them. Free throw attempt number 2 is good. I'll make him 12 of 14. So again, Tri-State 12 of 14 in the 4th quarter from the free throw line. Wolfcool left-handed side to Klein. Klein will handle it here. Baseline jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound coming to Rydell, and Richland is just going to capitulate. They're not going to foul. They understand the time of the situation, and the Tri-State Tigers, the 7th seed, will advance to a region qualifier upcoming tomorrow at 6 as they top the Richland Colts by a final of 53-41. Your final again on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Tri-State picks up the win. They improved to 7-14 on the season, while on the opposite side, the Richland Colts will see their season come to an end at 6 wins and 15 losses. Our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show is coming up next.
Top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Join us now on our Petro Stopping Center's postgame show here from the Tri-State Tigers. One of the seniors, and Isaiah Rydell, were able to finish with 10 points and go in this one 6 of 7 from the free throw line, as well as the Tri-State Tigers are moving on to tomorrow's region qualifier here. And first things first, Isaiah, congratulations on the win. Second thing, what was it about your team in the 4th quarter to hit free throws, to get enough defensive stops to advance? What did you like your team most in the 4th quarter here?
I really liked how we hustled and finished it with rebounds, even though we're a smaller team. And with the free throws, we worked on that a lot. We had some tight games from free throws. Yeah.
Able to go 19 of 23 from the free throw line as a team. But talk about Zach Smith's performance. 10 points. He had to battle with Sievertson and Olvin on the interior, whether it was a partially tipped shot or something that went positive your way. A guy that maybe gave up some inches, but he really played big on the inside here tonight.
Yeah, Zach, he's small, but he's big. So for him to hustle and play with the big guys like that, that's good, and he's a hustle guy.
Moving forward, what do you hope to take from this game into a region qualifier roughly 24 hours from now, where you're one game away from getting to that Jamestown Civic Center in the region tournament?
Well, it's good and everything. So we just got to have the energy like we did in the 4th, not come out flat or anything. Yeah, we just got to hustle with them.
And for this senior class to get to this point, obviously it's an up and down season like any year is it for you at particular times here, Isaiah, but you're one game away from getting to that region tournament. What would it mean for this senior class to get, another week of basketball in it with this Tri-State Tiger Club?
Well, it's lose or go home, so hopefully we have more than a week and we can keep going for the senior class. So.
Final thing for you, what is one thing that you take from Adam Kruger? What's one thing that the coaching staff has kind of alluded to throughout this, journey that you hope to take with you in that final game?
Oh, man. Kruger, yeah. He believes in all of us. He thinks we can all do the best we can. So for him to believe in us, it gives us confidence in ourselves.
Isaiah, congratulations on the win and best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you, man.
Again, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Isaiah Rydell, will continue after this.
Geothermal Solutions is your full-service contractor for geothermal heating and cooling. By putting in geothermal, you will have superior comfort and dependability while saving you money. Geothermal Solutions handles commercial and residential. Geothermal Solutions is located at 311 Main Avenue South in Hankinson. Give Eric and Bob a call at 701-242-7252. That's Geothermal Solutions in Hankinson for all your geothermal heating and cooling needs.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give DeWitt a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
As we come back on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show, 53-41 again your final. The Tri-State Tigers pick up the victory over the Richland Colts. At the Petro Stopping Center, head on over for their Petro Stopping Center for a feast fit for a king. Whether it's the chicken from Popeyes, a juicy cheesesteak, to Papa John's Pizza and more, you can hit up the glorious Dolly Down restaurant as well. That's all at the Petro Stopping Center just off 45th Street and I-94 in Fargo. Tri-State with the victory improves to 7-14 on the season. Richland will finish their campaign at 6-15. Team numbers go like this: Tri-State 14 of 44 from the floor, 6 of 11 from 3, and 19 of 23 from the free throw line. 28 rebounds, 8 assists to 15 turnovers. Richland 16 of 47 shooting from the floor. They went 3 of 18 from the land of 3 and 6 of 12 from the free throw line. The Richland Colts with 39 rebounds, 9 assists, and 27 turnovers here in this one for the Richland Colts. Individually, Tri-State with 10 points here for Isaiah Rydell and 10 points for Zach Smith. The 9 points for Wiley Rydell, 9 points, 4 rebounds for Blordy Steenbach, 6 points for Jackson Steffens, 7 points for Caleb Foltz, and 2 points for Jet Kruger. While for the Richland Colts, 15 points for Casson Severson, 16 rebounds, and 7 block shots. Carson Klein with 11 points, 9 points for Muniz, and 4 points, 4 boards for Otto Doctor. We go from there now to our Enbridge Energy player of the game, and not too many times you're going to give it potentially to a losing player. But Severson, 15 points, 16 rebounds, 7 block shots, 2 steals, 5 of 11 shooting from the floor, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Casson Severson, as a senior, playing in his final game for Richland, kind of Mr. Do-Everything here today for the Richland Colts. He is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. Again, Severson, 15 points, 16 rebounds, and 7 block shots. And our Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest, the free throw line. Tri-State 19 of 23 from the stripe, and in doing so, they advance with a victory and also points off turnovers. Tri-State scores 29 points off of 27 Richland turnovers, while Richland only scored 5 points off of 15 Tri-State turnovers. The free throw line and points off turnovers are Arctic Enterprises feature precision play of the contest. Contact Arctic Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drake or visit planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com. They're here to help you. Again, your final on our Petro Stopping Center's post-game show. The Tri-State Tigers pick up the victory 53-41 over the Richland Colts. Coming up in about 15 minutes, we'll get to the opening tip of our first semifinal between Sargent County and Wyoming Ridgewood. That's next here on YourLiveEvent.com.